The Sun Devils will put toe to leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Red Raiders offense will get first crack at it today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions and you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster. That's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Now they're really trying to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll try the run. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught downfield. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move. Didn't see anything. Lived to play another play. 10th play of the drive coming up, at this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So Arizona State's offense will take the field for the first time. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll start this drive going to the air. On a little time, lets it go. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And once he check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Michael James, Kenyon Garner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The short hand, it's Briggs. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, what a cut! And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Offense set on first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Sun Devils will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it on the move. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point is good. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Complete to start this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Unloads quickly. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack into the ground. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Leaves it with the running back. Powers through the defender. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Gets it out quickly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Got it in the middle, it's Carney. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. They'll test the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So now it's second and long. go up top. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a good gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And that kicker came inches away from hitting a PB. That thing almost cleared across. Wow.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. To the air on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. That defensive lineman just smelled pass on that play, and he got in the backfield and sacked the quarterback.
And that's why they get paid the big bucks. Defensive linemen, they got to play the run, be physical. But, man, when you can get a beat and understand it's going to be a pass and jump off the snap like this, make a big play, and now you put them behind the sticks, and the advantage goes big time to the defense.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Give to the running back. Away from the defender. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. The throw. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help tack on this 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Sun Devils get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Briggs. It's a running room. He's loose. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll run it from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. just a few. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll leave it with him. He breaks the tackle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Power football with the run. Drag it down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on when you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. This time they'll go to the running game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Trying to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Snagged in the middle, it's Carney. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. On target. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Never gives anyone a clean shot at it. He's down to the 34. And the Sun Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Touchdown, Sun Devils. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that will leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll move the tight end. Running back searching for a hole. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a forward at a 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the back. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Red Raiders are flying down the field. To the ground with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Bounced right back to them.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Red Raiders will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Catch in the middle. It's Carney. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Leaves it with the back. Across the 45. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Plows through the defense. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down. 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for space. It's Cummings. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How his secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
And the Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. On third down, going up top. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete on third down. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity job. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Give to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Briggs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? Got a little space. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's fourth down. The Red Raiders line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25. And the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the route is on.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1. Lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed great. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Arizona State! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. Still running at the 40. to the 47-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lining up to convert third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Puts it out of the air. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. And a precision punt there will pin the deep inside their own 10-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Finds his tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The Sun Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. That's reeled in. It's Briggs. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. It was a completion, but they lost yardage. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Wide open spaces. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Sun Devils come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Bring in the heat. Finds his big tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Working that wide receiver screen. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's got it! Touchdown! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys, still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running and keep getting better at it. So use this as practice.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Sun Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Briggs. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the 1st down. The Sun Devils are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He did not make it, a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. It's complete. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Throws to the wideout. And And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
And that is a huge conversion on third and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal, but instead they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, first and goal.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Great job by the back on the option.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if he can get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's perfect. So a drive there of 85 yards. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Finds a little space. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory. There he goes! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking to throw, it's Burns. Got the quick pass. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass on 2nd down. On the run, still looking. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge to win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.